Hey, what's up, everyone? I came early so that I can catch you guys a little bit early. What's up, homies?
Hey, how are you? Hope everything is well.
Only for people who join instantly can see SP. Hope everything is well. Hey, Aityana, what's up? Yes, so I'm going to Pondicherry on 15th. I'll be going via Coimbatore.
Hey, Adhyana, what's up?
Mahashivratri vlog next part. A little bit delay. It will take 1 or 2 weeks more because I'm going to Pondicherry day after tomorrow. Just gonna chill at Auroville for some time. Namaskaram, Anna and SP.
Namaskaram, Kohamaka. Namaskaram.
Hey Sumit, hey Vishnu, hey Anirudhanana, what's up? Anirudhana is chilling in some dressing room with all the clothes, and I think he liked that clothes. Hey bro, what's up? Hey Achanaka, what's up? Achanaka is enjoying her hair. Wow, such beautiful hair I got. Eureka! Where are you now? I am at home. Chemical science. Hello. Namaskar, Snehaka. Yes, Melissa, enjoying the retreat. What will you do in Pondicherry? Just chill. Just chill. Just chill. Namaskaram, Abhishekana, Sagarana. Hey, hey, Shankarshanana. Shankarshon Dev. Okay. Are you from Kolkata? Car or bike? Train. And over there, Abhilashana, my fellow friend and meditator, he has boom boom bike. So yeah. Namaskaram, Dhruv. Namaskaram, Harpreet. Namaskaram, Parvati. Whoa, that's a very good headgear. Hey, Jig Gar. Yes, Anna is from Kolkata, where you get awesome potato biryani. They have like big aloo in it. Not potato, aloo. Aloo, we have to say. Aloo biryani. Thank you, Nirajana. Hey, Baisakhi Akka. Sri Shambhavi. Do you know beatboxing? I don't know. I sometimes do a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know how to do it properly. What is the fees for inner engineering completion online? It's 3,000 rupees. Namaskaram, Manishana. What's the topic today? No topic. Whatever queries. I just come here. Damn it. Steven Anna found it. Why do I wear the same t-shirt? Steven Anna, why do you wear the same glasses in all the podcasts? Wait, yesterday Abhishek Anna came. Let's see if Steven Anna is there. Anyway, I'll send him a link. If he's free, he can join. As I will only chill with you guys. Tana, 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 it's a music from a podcast by Gary Vee called Props and Drops with his two friends. So when will you go to ashram next? Actually, might be on the way to Pondicherry. I might drop at Dhyanlinga. Hip hop and rap. I've grown up on 50 Cent, Candy Shop, and Eminem. But nowadays, I don't listen to much rap actually. What has Prakarana sent? No, and some. How did he manage to put all these things? Namaskaram, Anna. What is the difference between IE versus IE retreat online? Okay, online IE, same thing only. When it happens in the ashram, you get food, accommodation, and everything. Upcoming Shunya, it is always in the Sadhguru app. You have to keep on checking, Anna. That's thing. Find a yogini for SP.
Oh no, I am single and I enjoy.
I have some query regarding Rudra. How can I contact you? Because I didn't get answers in Sadhguru's app. Tell me how can I contact you. Okay, you can email me at vaishaksabu90@gmail.com or Instagram DM. You can message me, but you can just go to Isha Life. I don't know all about Rudraksh. Actually, if you go to ishalife.com, you can go on one of the Rudraksh, any of the Rudraksh, and you will find the Rudraksh guide over there. It's like a PDF, and you can read all about the Rudraksh. And I think your query should be answered over there. That will be the best way, Akka. Namaskaram, Mini Akka. Anna, any updates on online visitors? Yes, you can day visit. Like 1 day visit is allowed. It's just that you can't stay. Thank you, Prashantana. Bro, do a rap. Ta 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 ta. No rap. SP Brahmachari. Yes, he's planning to join the FBI group, I think. Hey, no FBI. Okay, SB. Mm-hmm. 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 And today Gary is gonna announce some things. I was just waiting for that. Ta-na, 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 ta-na. No.
What's going on?
What's going on, Stevan Anna?
Namaskaram. Thank you for sending me the link.
I think our podcast is not gonna happen, but you guys are gonna alternatively come on my lives. What is it?
I saw your video with Abhishek yesterday. I was like, missed it. It's okay.
It's okay. I don't know whether Abhishek Anna is online now. Anyway,
I
I'll
sent
simply
him
send
the
him a
link.
link. You send him the link, okay.
I sent him. I was like, there you go. Let's see.
What is the secret? How are you looking so good?
Thank you, Snehal. How is it? How are you in India? How is life?
India is good.
Cherry, right?
Yes, I'm going to. I wanted to visit Auroville for some time, so I thought, I'll go and check it out. Have you been there?
No, actually, that's a really interesting story. I never expected this to happen in Serbia, where I just came back from, where my grandparents live. One of my family members, she moved out into a village because she didn't want to live in a city anymore. She was like, I'm done with city life, and she left to the village. She and her husband, they built a house from hay, only natural materials.
Okay.
And her neighbor, one day she came over, and I was talking, like, she asked me about India. She heard I was in India, and then she gifted me a book of what's his name, Auroville.
Aurobindo.
Aurobindo, right?
Yeah.
So she gifted me a book, and I was like, I saw him lifting elephants, and I don't know what, like, crazy thing. Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know that.
Yes,
Okay.
like I think with his, I'm not sure if it was with his shoulders or with his legs, and he was in the thing, and he was lifting like elephants, and I don't know what else, but I was, that's the first time that I came across him, and then I saw that they have this meditation hall.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about it? What's like? No.
No, I just know that Chateau had been there recently, so that's the only thing that I know about it. Someone has said I saw Tantric and Chateau in ashram. Damn, they look dead serious. They must be in hard work working on content. Oh, Auroville is such a beautiful place. Oh.
It looks like.
Yeah. I want to see that dome. I don't know whether because of COVID restrictions we'll be allowed inside or not, because it's kind of like a Dhyanlinga dome. It looks different, I feel like.
Yes. Yeah. It looks a little bit modern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gold. I scrub off little gold.
But anyway, it's like, I don't know. I don't think I know anybody who was there. So let's see how it goes for you.
How's the NFT game going? Did you create a MetaMask?
No, I have to. Not yet. I have to. I am. I don't have to. I am. I'm going to do that. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
One Anna is asking, what was the book's name?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Or
maybe Google it and check.
I'm not sure. Let me see. Do you know how to write his name?
AUROBIN D-O.
Oh, okay. Yes. Mm,
We are destroying someone's practices. I was going to do Achala Arpanam and now stuck here. You can see Devi. We have in our background Devi and Jnanlinga. So you can do.
why? Why you stuck here? If you want to, do it.
It-
Don't. Don't. It's your responsibility. Don't blame us. If you want to stay, you stay. If you want to leave, anything, whatever you feel.
Visheshana has all the random queries. Do we need to hold the breath while doing Isha Kriya? It's 12 minutes. Are you so strong? 12 minutes, he'll hold the breath. Oh.
I feel like it's nothing that you do. It can happen, you know.
Is it?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, but it's not just with Isha Kriya. It could just happen in a meditation that you realize that you were like, I don't know. At least it happened to me, and I know some friends when just in meditation you realize that you were holding your breath, but it's not. It didn't happen that you
Right.
want to hold your breath.
True.
But I read in the death book that there is a practice for the brahmacharis where they hold their breath.
Right.
But
Oh.
we don't know much about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Something which only the brahmacharis do. Adiyogi.
Oh, Adi. Okay. Oh, okay. Is it a live painting? Someone drew it or like a picture?
No. I printed. I got it like printed.
Oh, okay. Nice. Even I didn't
But
realize it was Adi Yogi. Like
yeah,
your
it's
face is
pretty-
correct.
Yes. It's
What have you
nice. I love the colors.
What have you manifested through Chit Shakti?
It's. I feel like it's a mix. You know, it's not. It never was just Chit Shakti. I don't know. For me, I use different things. I would say different tools, not just Chit Shakti. But I would say I know one. I have a friend of mine who actually you have Frederick, your first podcast.
Frederick Anna, yes. He's nowhere
Yeah.
to be seen. Do you have any idea where he is? He's my
Oh,
first
I
podcast
think he's in
actually.
Germany now.
I didn't even realize it was a podcast then.
Yeah, so he told me that him and I were speaking, and he was in Brazil, but that was 2 years ago. And he told me that through Chit Shakti, but he was doing all of them. Like he was
Okay.
doing, I think, yeah, he was doing all of them, which is what, like 1 hour, and for different Chit Shaktis. And he according to him, that's what brought him to Brazil. He made his own like merchandise, like shirts. He was selling shirts, and it was going really well.
Oh,
And like he said, everything was going well due to Chit Shakti. So that's one person that I know who made use of it. For me, I couldn't really say that from Chit Shakti itself something happened like this, you know.
yeah.
But with the I mean, there's also Kalpa Vriksha meditation.
Right. Oh, that's very...
That's a real that's like 45 minutes. With again with that one also, I feel like it was, you know, like writing down my visions, journaling about it, and then seeing as if it already happened, and not just doing one meditation, but continuously feeling how I would feel if I had what I want. So let's say I wanted to go to Mexico, and so I was feeling how would I was visualizing myself in Mexico, maybe seeing a video of Mexico and then seeing myself there. How do I feel when I'm with the people that I want to see in Mexico? How do I feel when I'm at the beach? How do I feel when I'm like all of these things that I wanted? I just visualized them, and I was feeling how I would feel when I was there, and then it happened. So it's
Awesome.
not just one meditation, but it's like doing it again and again.
I still remember Frederick Anna. He had messaged me long back to come to ashram regarding some passport details. So his Facebook profile was like I thought he's some like 50-year-old guy. Okay, so I like, yes, Anna. I messaged him. One day I'm in the ashram, I don't know, for Mahashivratri or Lapathimas. He's like, hey, Vaishnav. I'm like, who's this guy? I don't know him. It was Frederick only. But it took me some, because in my mind, he's like a 50-year-old guy. But here I see this young guy, like fully muscled up and all of that.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, he didn't. He always had some crazy pictures. Even in what, like, wherever I was in touch with, he always put some crazy pictures of himself.
he exactly had like this kind of glass, but it was cooling, like sunglasses. He was looking like this. He looked like a very old person. This is like a
Yeah. Wow. A lot of questions. I like it. Where somebody asked before that, somebody asked where to
Okay.
find Kaplavriksha meditation. You can find it on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
You can also get a CD if you have like a player at home, and but why? Best.
Yeah, why? Just download it on YouTube. Keep it
Yes.
downloaded.
Yeah.
How do I find out my guru? It appears he has not chosen to find me. I've seen your video on this topic, but in my case, I'm actually starting to lose hope. What is your answer, Stevan?
Wow. How do I found out my guru? Well, he has not yet chosen to find me. I have seen your video on this topic, but in my case, I am actually starting to lose hope. Starting to lose hope that you are going to find your guru. Well, at least from what I mean, there are different people who say who would answer different things. Actually, recently I met someone who told me, when I told him about Sadhguru, and he had a different guru. He said it's not just important that you choose your guru, but that he also accepts you. And in that sense, accepts you means that you're not just pretending, you're not just thinking about yoga, but you're actually doing it. So if you're contemplating, thinking about the idea of doing yoga and accepting Sadhguru to do something for you, then that's why I don't know. I feel like, why would he do that? No, it's rather you putting in your effort, and then without expecting him to do anything. And the tools are anyway going to help you in your growth and your inner growth, in also managing outside circumstances. And you don't really need any sign of your guru, because he has given the techniques, he has given the technology, and you just make use of that. So if those then don't work for you, I know one meditator who went through Sadhanapada, and at the end of, and like towards the end of it, she felt like she wanted to try something else. Despite of going through the program, despite of doing practice and everything, she still felt like that was not for her, and she chose to go to be at another foundation. And interestingly, after that, just maybe that actually, I think this was during the challenging times when Sadhguru was coming live, like very, very frequently. He spoke about, someone asked, can I have two gurus? Can I have, you probably remember. And then he said, no, you choose one. If it doesn't work, then it's fine with me if you leave. So if it really doesn't work, like if you really give it a try, you really put yourself into, and it doesn't work, then he will not punish you if you decide to find, try another technology, another technique.
Yeah, like whichever works for that person, right? That's it. Like, yeah. So
Yes.
to that, and I like try, like, we have so many content creators who put out Isha, so you can Isha. Maybe Sri Ravi Shankar's you can try. Sri M is there, so
I know.
yeah.
That's also interesting, because I know people who did that and then they came to Sadhguru.
Yeah.
People who also from Osho, like long ago, and then a lot of them came to Sadhguru. So it could be the other way around for you. We don't know. So this is something you have to.
Hey, Sama, what's up? Where are these vloggers?
You were still in Mexico? They were in Mexico.
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 Mexico. Oh my god. How to handle this? You have to answer. I am very bad at
How
such
to
questions.
handle rejection?
I think I would imitate Abhishek. You need to understand where this rejection comes from. And go into the deeply into the source of that rejection. We don't have Abhishek now, but
Oh, rejection. Well, who? First of all, who is rejecting you? Is it someone that truly means a lot to you, or is it someone that you recently met and you put them on a pedestal? You put them like, I really need this person in my life. I cannot be without her. Cannot be without him. And then you put them so high, and then they are. And it depends on the person, but sometimes when you put somebody on a pedestal, then they feel like they can treat you whichever way they want, because anyway you're there, so they take you for granted, and they might then reject you. So it depends on who. So I would need more information on what the specific case is, who's rejecting you, to answer it.
True, that is very true. It's very specific, and I'm sure maybe he might not want to say it in a public
Yeah.
platform. It must be something very private. Yeah. It's my shirt. It's the best.
Yes, right. When
Steve Jobs, wear the same shirt. Come again and again. Wait.
It's really
now you see this.
It's
Now
a
you see
shiny.
this.
It's a shiny shirt.
Wait till 10x gets over. This is gonna get filled.
True. Yeah, I saw it. How is it going?
I didn't start it actually. I'm like going for Pondicherry, so I'll come back and I thought I'll start. Yeah.
Fine. Can the adverse effects of lungs can be reversed by you stopping to smoke? That's like already doing like magic.
Yeah.
Because our bodies are self-healing mechanisms, and if you just stop smoking, then naturally you will start to heal. Like it will start to heal itself. But obviously, if you go into, let's say, mountains or somewhere where there's clean air and not a lot of pollution, then it's even better. Which I can say this from my experience. My dad, he recently had COVID, and then he went into a village in the mountains, and he recovered in 2-3 days. He went into a village in the mountains.
Oh, we are getting echo. What is this, Samaraka?
I always do this. I'm sorry. Namaskar, you guys. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but Vaisak sent me a link, so I couldn't resist.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Ash is still Shambhavi. He's gonna come in a minute.
Disturb his Shambhavi. Poke him. Don't allow him to take care of his cow.
How are you guys doing? It's so good to see you.
I'm awesome.
What are you doing? What are we doing?
Okay.
Doing good. Doing great. Thank you for asking.
So I feel like I interrupted a very deep
no
in here.
I was just talking about the smoking. Somebody said if how we can heal our lungs, and I was saying if you stop smoking, that's already step 1. If you go into some area which has not a lot of pollution, that's step 2. And step 3 would be, if you live in a polluted area, then you get a air purifier or a ionizer. And then step 4 would definitely be any kind of kriya, because it's cleansing your lungs by just focusing on the air. You can do Shakti for health as well. And I would say there are certain leaves. I think something called like mullein leaf. Mullein, I think, mullein leaf, which is actually cleansing the lungs in a very, very deep, like you can look it up and see how to use it.
I need that, dude. I need that because we just switched apartments. You guys were asking if we're still in Mexico. We are still in Mexico. We switched apartment yesterday from one to another because the other apartment had mold, and we think it's from the AC, and it's, oh my God, it's so bad. Like, we didn't realize at first, but we started, like, we felt we couldn't breathe anymore. That's literally why we live in a bus, dude. We had a beautiful apartment in Los Angeles. It was so expensive. It was so nice. Everything was new. But they put so many toxic things in the walls, like in the paint and in the flooring and everything, that we just couldn't breathe anymore.
Yeah,
and so
it's crazy.
with the bus, like, people are like, oh my, it must be so much nicer to live in like an LA apartment. Everything's fresh and new. But actually, only when we went to the bus, we were like, oh my God, we can breathe finally again.
Wow, that is incredible. Also, that you are so sensitive to actually pick that up. How many people are living with this and not even noticing? Wow.
That's what we're always thinking. That's what we've been talking about the whole time. Like, how do people survive, or do they just not feel it? I don't know. I mean, in a way, I wish I wasn't so sensitive. I feel like I'm a complete wussy. Whatever I eat, like yesterday, Ash wanted to eat Indian food. He's having this craving for like months. So he does Indian food. So finally we find someone who makes Indian food, like homemade. And they delivered it to us, and it was pretty much 90% onion and 10% Indian food. And I'm like half dead right now. Because I mean, Vaisak, you're hardcore. I don't know how you were doing it. You must be enlightened already. I'm not at that stage. If I eat onion, I'm done.
Vaisak is consecrating the onions.
Yes.
Oh, that is what you do. Okay, see.
Yes.
I didn't know that part, man. I probably should. I'm drinking, like, I cooked like a liter of the Isha diet tea today because I'm hoping that it will help me like cleanse it all out. Also, Ashton keeps telling me that, Vaisak, you're from Kerala, right? And in there you always drink cumin water, right?
Jeera water. Yes.
Yeah. Right. So I keep asking Ash, like, how is it that Vaisak eats so much and he's not fat? I would like to know the secret. But Ash thinks it's because of the cumin water. So I'm like, well, that helps. I'm going to do that now.
No, actually at home, we don't make cumin water like that much. I know it's common,
what is the secret?
Yeah,
10x program. 10x and NFT.
What? That's going to make you lose weight?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something.
I'm not convinced yet. The marketing you're doing
I got a special shampoo which you guys have not got. Modified especially for this. It's a
weight loss shampoo.
Ash is going to be like so jelly. Sometimes he sees you in a photo doing something with your hands, or I don't know, you're just sitting and he's like, Vaisak got special sadhana. He's got special sadhana. I know it. You gave him special sadhana. I'm like, he's just sitting. Chill.
Yeah. I must be sleeping actually. That must be the thing. So we need a lady's perspective on this. Yeah.
Thing that has how to handle rejection, who we truly care about, and whom we should daily face and couldn't advise us. But you're probably making it really painful for yourself because you've built up the expectation that you want something specific to happen. Like you in your dream, like in your wish of reality, you would like this person to love you back and want to marry you and whatnot. That is how you want life to go. And because that's not happening, you're making yourself unhappy. You know, you are like, you keep producing that desire within you that person will love you, even though clearly right now she might not in the way you wish. And because that doesn't come true, you make yourself unhappy. So Sadhguru says, if what is there is what you like, you are happy. So I think the easiest would be to try to come to some point of acceptance about the situation right now. Like right now, she doesn't love you back. Like in this moment, she doesn't love you back, and there's nothing you can do. You can't force her to love you. But that It doesn't have to change how much you like her or how happy you feel in her presence or how much you enjoy your life. I know that is really hard if you think in normal terms. If you love someone, you want them to love you back, but you can't really bend reality to that point. And if you are forced to see that person every day, you can't fuck yourself up all day long. You need to come to an acceptance point of view where it's like, okay, she doesn't love me. That is how it is. I can still have sweet emotions when I'm around her because you love her. Why do you want to have bad emotions now? See, when I met Ash at the ashram, I really I was over the moon.
Now, finally.
I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. And I didn't think he liked me back, actually. He was coming with me outside of the ashram because I needed some help with translation. So he volunteered. And then on that day, he told me, I don't know, that he had this flower for this akka. And I was like, okay, my life is over. But obviously, this person likes this other akka. So jump, But for me in that moment, actually, even though it was, I just became very aware and conscious of that pain. I was like, oh, wow, dang, that hurts, man. That's a very intense emotion. Like before Isha, I had always felt super numb in my life. Like everything was boring to me. I was just like, everything the same. So then I just intensely experienced and paid attention to that sensation within me. Okay, that is rejection right now, or that is even just like my made up thought that he doesn't like me back. And because I liked him so much, and also the ashram helps, but because I was just so happy to be in his presence, for me in that moment, it was like, well, whatever he likes or not likes, even if he doesn't like me back, I am just so grateful to be in this person's presence. So I just enjoy being with him, even if he doesn't like me back, because I really love him and I think he's great. So that took a lot of the pressure out of it for me. And also I could be joyful. Like I could hang out with him joyfully. Eventually I told him I like him, and then he told me he too. But when I was in that thought that he did like someone else, it would have been really painful for me to keep those negative emotions up. So I think first step is acceptance, and then, realizing that you are the maker of your emotions. So you can still have sweet emotions in the presence of the person you like because you like that person. Why would you make yourself feel bad?
Yeah. Can I add something to rejection too? I mean, wonderful sharing. Thank you. It's also what you said is so true. It's also change of perception, like perspective, how you look at what's happening to you. So whatever is happening, we always have a choice. If we are looking at it from, something is lacking, this is negative, that's not good, or what is this teaching me? What is this showing me? And when it comes to rejection, I also feel like if you live for people's acceptance, then you will die from their rejection. And also, every time I thought I was being rejected from something good, I was actually being redirected to something even better. So don't see rejection as something wrong or something negative. It could also be an opportunity.
True. Just kidnap the girl like you see in Tamil movies.
Yeah. Where is the Tamil?
South India. Beat up some gundas, kidnap the girl, marry her.
That's also a way of doing it. But you might have to handle it all your life then.
I love your recent YouTube videos. So it's so funny. I love them. Yes. What are you doing? Why are you doing these sounds? Good one.
Unfortunately, Ash, a little bit. I've been pranking him really bad.
Prank videos.
Yes.
There's not much to do, really. We're in the same spot for the whole time. There's not much really to do in Mexico. It's different from the US, so I had to come up with something to still keep it spicy, you know.
Yes.
His Shambhavi is still not over, I think. He's like, I'm not coming out of Shambhavi today. This live is not for me. I'm not coming out of Shambhavi. He heard everything. I'm not.
Oh, I think after Shambhavi, he does the full moon flirtations meditation for the Akash, you know. He always does that after Shambhavi. Yeah, he needs to brag. He needs to be like, he's trying to be the better yogi. I really have to keep up with him, you know. So I think he's touching his Akash right now.
He's probably speaking with us here, but he's not present. I can feel him.
I know, it's weird. Oh, his presence is there. Yeah.
Who's gonna answer this?
Are we doing some energy work here?
Yeah.
We are feeling him.
Are we feeling Ashton's presence?
Yes.
No. Only you are feeling that.
I am 19 and I
am trying to feel some lady's presence. Why do I want to feel Ashana's presence? I don't want to feel. I want some lady's presence. Why do you want to feel Ashana's presence? You want some lady.
And he's slowly receding.
No, who's answering this?
Okay, I'm 19. I'm in second year of engineering and I don't enjoy it. I don't have passion for anything as such. I like to write a bit. That's it. Can you guys share your perspective on this? Who wants to start?
You, me, him.
Go ahead. I'll try. This last time I took the lead. This time I'm leaving the space for you guys.
Okay.
Isaac.
Okay, I'm an engineer, so I'll go first. I would suggest. Like engineering. It has happened with the same thing with me. So if I could go back, what I would do is I would try out a lot of other things along with doing my engineering, because you're very young. He's only 19. Like, he can try a lot of things at this age. Even if it fails, it's okay. Even if it fails for like the next 2, and I think another 2 more years. So try a lot of things. Try writing, try podcasting, try creative works, start a hobby, start a billion different things and see what works or what doesn't work. That's what I would suggest. Yeah.
So, I mean, I have a lot of things I like to do, but I always think this like passion, purpose, vision thing, it is a lot coming from like the coaching scene. It always made me a little anxious. Like, oh my God, I need to find my one thing. I need to find my purpose. I need to find my thing in life. It's like, you know, back then we always thought, oh, it's like a God-given purpose. And now it's more like, oh, now I have to define my purpose. And so this one quote of Sadhguru really changed a lot within me that I heard very early on before I even had done inner engineering. And he says, a fool does what he does not like. Like, a fool does what he hates. An intelligent person does what he likes to do. And like a genius does whatever is needed
Whatever needs to
joyfully.
Be done. Right.
And I thought that was the greatest thing. In our current, like, I don't know, are we millennials? We're not Gen Z, right? We're millennials. But I don't know, in our current generation, this thing is so big of finding your passion, and you need to do what you like to do. This is seen as the biggest thing, and only if you do what you like to do, you can be happy and, you know, quit your job. But I think it doesn't matter if you don't have a passion. I think it's much more important to have a passion for life itself. You know, you don't need to be a passionate painter, a passionate collector of toys, or a passionate pasta eater. If you are just joyful in whatever you do, if you just like put your ego a little bit to the side, that always needs to find, oh, this is my thing. Only this can make me happy when I do it. If you just see, well, you're breathing right now, that's awesome. You're alive right now. You know, that's dope. You're on this earth right now. So just being more in the present and seeing whatever I do, I can do it joyfully. If I'm not doing it joyfully, I'm messing myself up, because Sadhguru says our baseline emotion is bliss, is joyfulness, is happiness. When we are born, no baby comes out of the womb and is like, fuck this life, I hate this. Every baby comes out and is joyful. Every little child is joyful. And then we start messing ourselves up. And then after we have messed ourselves up internally, we're like, oh, now I need to find my passion because nothing makes me happy. It's something I need to find that makes me happy. No, if you just become happy, you can fucking clean the house all day long and be joyful. You can just sit somewhere. You can just eat potatoes all day long. You can be joyful. So I think this finding your passion is a little bit made up. Of course, you might have some tendencies from your karma that you're good at or that you enjoy more because of what you've been through in your life. But if you don't find it right now, don't stress about it. Just try to become more joyful.
Go for it, Steven Anna.
Well, that was a really, really good point that you made, that you can do anything as long as you are joyful within yourself. That's like, actually, it sounds so easy, and it's not always that easy. And
Yeah.
it's a process for sure to get to that point, but it's actually the truth. It's really it's so simple.
When you hear it, it's like, oh, that's it.
But it's you put it to the way that you said it, I was like, yes, 100%. While at the same time, Sadhguru also talked about passion can choose and compassion cannot choose. So if we live from a if we live from a point where it's not about what am I getting out of this situation, what am I getting out of this job, what am I getting out of this relationship, but we're always coming from our fullness, feeling already like I already have everything. I have a healthy body. I have water to drink, food to eat, air to breathe, all of these things that are there. And then everything else outside is just a bonus. And if we come from that place, then I feel it's easier to do what you actually enjoy doing, because enjoy doing in the sense of whatever but it's a difficult topic for me, to be honest, because I have something that I enjoy doing and like doing,
Right.
and when I do it, it's like it happens easily.
Same thing.
There are certain things but maybe that's karma, or maybe that's something that I should be doing, but there's certain things that I don't really enjoy doing, and then I rather do the things that I know that I'm good at, but that could be limiting. I don't know. But let's say I felt this way, exactly the same way. So what I did was I listened to a video by Sadhguru where he talks about what a 20-year-old should do in his life, and he said, just leave the place where you are right now and get away from all the people, from all the memories and everything, because that's what I would do in your situation, is just to spend some time without parents, without family, without memory, like the space that you're in right now, because that separation, that space will give you space for yourself to really look at what it is that you enjoy doing, or even discover something that you like. Video editing, for me, I had no idea that I like video editing until I went to the ashram. I was involved in not even video editing, but somehow I don't know, I had no background in it, and then somehow it just happened. And I feel like I feel like that's something practical that you can do. I'm not sure if you can do it right now, but you're 19 years old, so if you feel like you don't know what to do, and whatever you're doing right now is horrible, it's making you depressive, and you hate what you do, then I would say the best thing is to visit, like I would say, just spend some time at the ashram, and just leave that thought of what am I going to do, how am I going to make money, what's my career, like leave all of these things and just spend time committing to one thing.
Oh, too much subscribers on one page.
What is this?
I don't know. That's their dance gesture. You just have to join in.
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Like or dislike, whatever it is.
Hi, this is Aisha. Welcome to my daily week. Namaskaram, everyone. This is daily week.
Namaskaram.
Hey, we are talking something
Call
serious.
number infinity.
Next question we'll ask Shato only. Shato, you have to explain. Yes, Shato has to answer.
Is this some secret Illuminati live room?
Yes, secret Illuminati live room which is public on YouTube. Now you have to answer this.
In this quote of Sadhguru, you are not to the people you like or love. Your bondage to those you dislike or hate is much deeper. It's about attachment. The more you are attached.
No. From my
Disagree.
spiritual understanding, I'm telling you, the bondage to those who dislike or hate is much bigger. Okay, it's like you hate someone because that person shows you the negative side of you.
Libra.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
We've been waiting for
This is
you.
more like a Zoom. This is like more like a Zoom call now.
Yeah.
Let's start with invocation.
Okay, everyone. Let's start with invocation.
We're doing a coaching call. We're doing pretty much a coaching call.
Everyone else
Yes.
also explain. Like,
Mm,
yeah, this question, yeah.
I think for most people, the emotion of hate is just much more intense. You know, we don't really practice love so much. But we practice hating something a lot just by nature. And so I feel like that's what it means, you know, because you're so good at hating things, your bondage gets deeper. Like you intensely hate people, and that creates a lot of karma. Like maybe.
Yes, I feel that.
Yeah, so many times more than love, hate is very powerful. Pretty
Mhm.
much, I guess. Even if you don't want to hate something,
It's like
it can
eating
be-
you up. Like it's
Yeah.
like also very sensational, very physical if you experience it. Yeah. And I think a lot of people have like closed their heart towards love, or like they're scared of getting hurt and everything, but they're not scared of hating things or hating people.
Right.
I just noticed there are 3 men and 3 women in this live.
Yeah.
Yeah, beauty.
No, they're
Equality maintained.
that was so mean.
What is that?
Live coverage from ashram.
I think there's more than three women. There's so many akkas in your shirt. Is that your favorite shirt? Hulla?
No, it's not.
We are getting live coverage from the ashram south.
Yeah, where are you guys at?
In the ashram.
But what part? Where is
Near the
this?
OCO, I think.
Yeah, it's the
No,
Silicon
what office?
office?
This is not the. No, this is not office. What office? This is not
Still
office. Okay, bye.
Okay, it's sleep time. Okay, bye.
Bye. Go. Actually.
How to leave? Okay, leave.
I'll remove. They came at
What?
sleep time. Now they'll be 9:30 ashram. You have to
man.
sleep now.
If they get kicked out of the ashram now, it's our
oh,
fault.
come on.
So Anna, how was the Akashic sadhana? Oh, did it go?
Mhm.
It's really
You're-
good. It like multiplies the bliss somehow. I don't know.
You're doing
It's
it
great.
consistently every day?
Yeah, every day I do it like at least for like 10 minutes. If I have time, I'll do it for longer. That's the one we learned at Lap of the Master, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been coming multiple. Is it with the connection with is it the moon or the Akash?
No,
Oh.
it's with the point.
No, it's pretty much the in full moon flirtations of the 5 elements. The last one, the Akash, that was pretty much the same
As we did in Lap
as
of
we
the
did in Lap
Master.
of the Master. Yeah.
Mhm.
Lap of the Master in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, did you guys win Lap of the Master in India this year? No.
Garlic
there was no-
action. This is the one
No.
where Akash is garlic action. Oh no, this is the one blog you say no garlic action. In that blog, that's the only I remember that very. I don't know. It stuck with me. Garlic
Garlic-
action.
No,
Oh,
hey, no, that's he said
You said Vaisak Babu.
Vaisak Babu.
no. Garlic action. What
Remember
is something else? Was
eating prasadam? We're
Oh,
eating
garlic
prasadam, and then we were like saying your name wrong. I was saying your name wrong, and you were mad at me. They've been watching our prank.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm shy about the prank.
What is the
Okay,
difference
we'll take
between person doing meditation and a person who's not in meditation practice? Guys, a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we say it like that now, it sounds like very braggy. It would be like, well, us meditators, we're just amazeballs. These people who don't meditate, they're just like peasants. So
Yeah, and you cannot even say that. You cannot even say it like this, because who is not in meditation practice? Because it doesn't really mean that only because you're doing meditation practice that you actually have become meditative. It can also be that you have not done any meditation practice, but you are naturally meditative. So that's not such an easy distinction. I've met people in my life who had no clue what yoga is in that sense, like practicing yoga, but they were naturally very observant, very like, yes, they had the qualities of meditation without practicing meditation.
yeah, sometimes also we meet people and we start judging. We're like, oh yeah, they're so unconscious, blah blah blah. But then actually, these people are like showing you where you are unconscious. Like me, I am unconscious in a lot of ways. When you go at it like that. I think also for myself, it's hard to say what has changed because it has changed so drastically. Like since initiations by Sadhguru, I'm like literally a different person. When I look at the old person, when I look at the old me, I'm like, who's that? Like, that's not me. And like, why was I like that? I don't recognize myself. But I couldn't really pinpoint exactly what has changed,
I have to say, before I started inner engineering, one day I was just feeling really depressed, and I was sitting in my car outside my college. I was sitting in my car, and like in the distance there was like I don't know, probably like 100 miles away there were like big mountains, and the mountains had like snow on the top, but where I was sitting was pretty sunny. So it was just like a beautiful like day, I guess. So I was just like staring at the snow, and I don't know, out of nowhere, like I started noticing the breath, and just like this extremely pleasant feeling came in through the breath and like spread throughout my body. So that was like, I still remember that, because like when I do Shambhavi and stuff, like a lot of the sadhana, like the same feeling happens. So it's pretty much like before even the meditation, like I started meditation as a practice. I don't know, somehow this just like happened. So I guess you can't really tell who is meditative and who is not, based on the practice they do. It can happen to anyone, but the practice definitely gives you a system, like gives you like a key with which you can access it pretty much like anytime you want. Yes.
awesome. Cool.
Next.
Very nice shirt, Vaisak. Shout out
Thank
to
you.
Vaisak's shirt here. Can you do us a piece?
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, wow.
I would like to have that shirt.
That's what I'm thinking. That would look really good on you.
Yeah.
I would also wear that shirt.
Yeah, where do you find it, Vaisak?
Mintra.com.
Indian
Mintra.
shopping.
Oh,
Indian
okay.
shopping. Indian shopping.
But I think you should start doing dance TikToks. You always are like so dancey. Sometimes I see you in videos. You dance really good. I think
TikTok
you
is
should
banned. TikTok
dance-
is banned.
Oh, dance
Instagram
Instagram reel.
reel.
Yeah, I can see you doing the like renegade or like I don't know.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
That's maybe not the good question for us.
I don't know how that my parents don't talk to me anymore.
Well, I just went away for a year and then I came back. Then now they're all happy I'm back, so they don't
Okay.
stop me from anything anymore. They're just like, don't go away anymore. Stevan, you look
Yeah.
like you have supportive
Stefan
parents.
is the expert here now for this.
I'm pretty-
Well, to be honest, most of my life I tried to escape from my parents because at some point I was like, I need to be by myself. I need to live by myself. I need to make all my decisions by myself. And I was like, I want to leave. Bye. Until I went and I came back, and I went and I came back, and I went and I came back, and then I saw how much of what I was doing they were doing as well. It was like a mirror to me. So once I paid attention to my parents, I saw how I was behaving, and I could see that in them, and by me seeing them doing these things and noticing that I'm doing it this exactly same way, I could learn from them. So I can learn from observing my parents doing certain things, and without coming from judgment, because before that I was judging them, but actually I was doing the same thing. So for me, my parents have been like one of the biggest contribution to my life, not just because they brought me to this planet and I'm grateful for that, but also because they actually went through, doing what they could, what they knew at that point in time best, and doing the best that they could with raising me and making me to the human being that I am right now. Obviously I did certain things, but yeah, I feel like parents are really one of the greatest like teachers, for sure. In this, they could also be a teacher in the way of doing it the way that we shouldn't be doing it, but we can see them doing that, and we're like choosing not to do it the same way. And when they don't let you want to do what you want to do, then that means that they have not done something. Most of the time it means that they in their life they have not, let's say they have not become a doctor, and now they want you to become the doctor because they want to live out their dream through you. And so they think that you are their almost like they're possessive about you, so they think they own you, so they can decide what you should do. But it's not coming from an evil place. It's coming from they think that they know what is right for you, and they don't want you to make the same mistakes that they have made. But they don't realize that you have to make your own mistakes, and only by making your own mistakes you can actually figure out what you want to do. They try to protect you from those mistakes, but by protecting you from those mistakes, they also protect you from life. And that's a vicious circle. So why would you feel tension if you know what you want? Then you just do it, irrespective of what your parents think, because whatever you do, they will always dislike something. Even if you do what they want, exactly what they want, have the partner that they want, have everything that they will always find something which you should do differently. So that is a never-ending pursuit if you try to do what they want you to do. So just do
I think
what
that's a really, really good point. I come from a very strong family bond where we used to have all the same mindset. We used to all think the same way until I like strayed away and became bananas like they think. And I see in my brothers that they are truly fulfilling my parents' dreams. Like one is fulfilling my mom's dream and one is fulfilling my dad's dream. They're doing it on point. You know, they have actually like found out what the parents want and they're doing it just the same way. And still my dad passed away a couple of years ago, but still my mom is like, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. Why are you doing this? This is so stupid. You know, so I think that's a really good point. Whatever you do, even if you fulfill their dreams, they will find something. So don't try to be the perfect child fulfilling all their dreams. Yeah. I also this morning just thought I read karma like every day. Like the dogs ate half of my karma book, but I only have like these 2 chapters left that I keep reading. And then I thought this morning, I mean, it's my responsibility that I have this mother, you know, like because by my tendencies from my last life, I came into this womb, I came into this family. So I kind of chose, you know, I didn't like consciously choose it, but I made myself to go there. So now I can't be whiny and be like, why the fuck am I with this mother? Because I mean, I went there, you know. Sadhguru says you have like 80 days, the soul and the fetus, you can choose, you can leave. I didn't leave. So like, I'm the stupid one, you know. Why didn't I leave after 90 days, go somewhere else? Obviously I stayed. So it's my responsibility. Now I have to deal with that.
Awesome. So we'll take last question for the day.
Yeah, you should talk about the utopia. This is the best example of the utopia marketing.
Well, yeah, I mean, ashram is pretty much the best place on earth, in my opinion. It's like the most supportive place for sadhana, in my experience.
The best food.
Best food and like best, like, you know, wherever you want to volunteer, you can volunteer. If you want all kinds of volunteering, you know, mild volunteering, middle and intense volunteering, everything is available in one spot, you know.
You don't need to clean. I mean, your own house, you will clean other things maybe, but
Dhyanalinga is there. Yeah, but Dhyanalinga, Bhairavi, you're like pretty much soaked in energy 24 hours, even when you're sleeping. And like you cannot. Visiting Dhyanalinga at night is like an extra bonus. That's like the best time in my experience to visit Dhyanalinga. So
it's like escaping from home to visit your girlfriend at night. You're like, Dhyanalinga. Let's go to Dhyanalinga and come back. What is this? In ashram only people do this. Let's go to Dhyanalinga.
I mean, it's like the lighting and everything is like so awesome at night.
So nice. Or just like the
and also
ceremony,
I feel like it has a different
Devi,
kind of energy at
the
night.
Devi ceremony, like the fire ceremony.
Yeah.
That's my most favorite part. It's so nice. Like nobody can make this as nice for you. Like even if you have like a $50,000 wedding planner, it's not gonna feel the same way the way they're doing the fire and they're setting up the lights and everything. And yeah.
And I feel like just everything, like all human beings there, all animals, all plants, everything is just like full. They're like bursting with life pretty much.
Yeah, but also even if you go there, some people are annoying as fuck. You know, you need to deal with that. Like you won't like everybody who's there. Not everybody who's there will like you.
Well, that's their personality maybe, but they are in their full potential, right? They are like fully charged.
I support Samaraka. I support Samaraka.
And then you need to deal with that, but you will have it will be kind of easier to deal with that. But I would say don't go there if you're like really absolutely deeply, I don't know, unhappy, because I went there one time. I was like depressed as fuck, and the ashram just like makes everything 10 times more. So when I was really happy, I was like exuberant. When I was really sad, I was like a total wreck.
I don't believe that. I don't take that advice. I went there when I was depressed. I like it made me so beautiful. So.
Yeah.
I'm with
I was just
Samaraka.
crying
I went there
myself
with depression and I got scolded. I'm like, what the hell? I'm already sad. Don't scold me.
I was like Indiana Linga, like I was like crying. Everyone's like, "Oh wow, she's feeling the bliss." I'm like, "No, man, I'm fucking sad." So yeah, it's a really good dog. Ate your karma. That dog is a blessing. Oh, dude, that's really good, man.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it only ate the book, not the karma.
Not the karma. Yeah, it's like really. When I have it on my nightstand, it looks like so weird. They ate the whole paper that's around it. They ate the corners. They only left like the middle two chapters.
Please post a
in it.
picture of that karma on your Insta story. Please post the
Yeah.
picture of that karma book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think this has become a podcast. I can put it out as an audio podcast.
This was so fun, man. We should do this more often.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah,
Thank you for
so
coming
much.
again. This made it
Oh, but
super live.
Steve-
Usually I'm like, hey guys, now I'll give shout out to everyone who says bye. And then I go after 4 minutes. That's it. Okay, guys, bye. Bye, bye. Bye, Steven Anna. Bye.
Bye, Sak. Bye, Ashley Summer.
Bye. I think this podcast will happen, but our unmasked is not never gonna happen.
Yes, we have to say the date. Like tomorrow this time. Something
Yeah.
like this. Like 1-2 hours. We'll figure it out. We'll make it happen.
Okay. Bye, Anna.
Bye bye.
Maybe you can give shout out to people who say bye this time.
Melissa Naidu, Hari Krishnan, Ishan Chaturvedi, Vishesh Singh, Gaurang Dev. That's a long name. Rohit Kumar, Daniel Gala. Thank you. Bye. Dungar. Bye. Tarun.
This is fun hearing your accent of these Indian names. Come on, go for it.
Immensity of being human by Satguru. Wait. Aditya Mishra. Jigar. Vedansh Agarwal.
Read the one on the screen. I want you to read the one on
Ishan
the screen.
Chaturvedi. Ishan Chaturvedi. That's it.
Okay, Anna. Awesome. Take care. Bye. Bye. Okay, guys. Bye. It's almost 10. Whoa, this is, I think, the longest podcast live. Bye, everyone. Bye. Take care. Namaskaram.